Hat man besser nicht. Ui! Die zweite Sitzrichtung.
He has all the trappings, all the makings of a future.
This is the first jerk to be punished. This man's actions made everyone long to see him get a brutal beating. This guy's name is Maurice Dorf. I've never seen anyone so arrogant. During the pre-fight face-off, just look at his smug face and cocky gestures. He showed zero respect for his opponent, but he soon realized that overconfidence is the most obliging servant of failure. His opponent, on the other hand, stayed calm throughout and didn't rise to the bait. The unbeaten Maurice Dorf entered this fight with 3 consecutive wins under his belt. When the bell rang, he charged at his opponent like a scarecrow eager to start the fight. While he was busy thinking about how to attack and neglecting defense, his opponent had already got him in his sights. Having endured so much humiliation before the fight, this Irish warrior intended to give him a harsher punishment. He suddenly exploded into action, catching Dorf off guard with a powerful punch, then followed up with a precise kick that swiftly ended the fight, effectively resetting Dorf to his pre-fight state. Before the fight began, this guy rushed towards his opponent, intending to intimidate him. This wasn't the first time he'd done this. He always used this disrespectful method to frighten those who seemed easy to bully. His name is Cutalaba, and this time he picked the wrong person, the silent but deadly Magomed Enkelev. This Dagestani warrior had had enough of Cutalaba's arrogance. As soon as the fight started, he launched a fierce attack. But Cutalaba suddenly played a ghost trick, pretending to be unconscious and trying to deceive his opponent. He even fooled the referee, who believed he had lost his fighting ability and stopped the fight. Cutalaba was dissatisfied and immediately requested a rematch. But this time, he wouldn't need to pretend to be concussed. Enkelev would give him a real taste of what it felt like to be knocked out.
That piston-like left hand of Ankalaev. Oh!
The champion's forehead was broken, blood streaming down his face as he was incensed by his opponent. Russian warrior Beterbiev was defending his gold belt while the challenger was Marcus Brown, boasting a record of 24 wins and 1 loss. In the early stages of the fight, Marcus was overwhelmed by Beterbiev's aggressive onslaught, helpless like a lamb to the slaughter, allowing his opponent to attack freely. Refusing to accept his fate, Marcus resorted to despicable tactics, deliberately breaking Beterbiev's forehead in the clash. Unbeknownst to Marcus, this only further enraged his foe. Beterbiev realized that the fight must be decided swiftly as doctors pondered whether to halt the match. Thus, the Russian unleashed all his fury onto his adversary, fighting like a monster with no sense of pain, only advancing and never retreating.
Beautiful left hook to the body.
But now he might really be hurt with Beterbiev all over him. And down he goes after a hard left uppercut.
Just look at this cocky fighter. He's like a psychopathic killer straight out of a movie. This is his meticulously planned intimidation scheme. When his opponent shows no fear, he's utterly enraged beneath the mask.
He needs to do something. He come back again. Really screaming, it's all over.
There it is. He has to stop it. He has all the trappings, all the makings of a future.
He win. Ario Sheriff Crew.
Just look at this cocky fighter. He's like a psychopathic killer straight out of a movie. This is his meticulously planned intimidation scheme. When his opponent shows no fear, he's utterly enraged beneath the mask.
he needs to do something. Zico Makangele, really screaming, it's all
There
over.
it is. He has to stop it. He has all the trappings, all the makings of a future champion.
He win. Oreo Sheriff Crew.
Look at this cocky rat. When his opponent showed respect, he chose to launch a sneak attack because he knew he didn't have the strength to win fairly. David Haye, the British boxer famous for mind games, was best at using trash talk before matches to mess with his opponent's mental states. He mocked Tony Bellew, calling him a human punching bag and saying Bellew wouldn't even be able to touch the hem of his clothes. However, David Haye soon paid the price for his arrogance. In the 6th round of the fight, after knocking his opponent down, Haye suffered an unexpected Achilles tendon rupture. Unable to move, he was forced into survival mode. When the Brit realized he'd surely lose if things went on like this, he resorted to dirty tricks. But Bellew's revenge came faster than expected. He charged like a storm, unleashing a fierce combination of punches. This forced his opponent's coaching team to throw in the towel and surrender. This renowned fighter from Kazakhstan made the gravest mistake of his career. He underestimated that humble Uzbek fighter. When this ruthless champion provoked, as usual, trying to break his opponent's mental defense with fierce glares and rough moves, the Uzbek warrior just stood quietly and responded with a simple smile. There was neither fear nor anger in that smile. When the bell rang, the Kazakh charged forward with his fists swinging. But his fierce attack was easily parried, and then a torrent of blows shattered his arrogance. Finally, when the Uzbek teen locked a chokehold around his throat, the once invincible warrior met his doom. He did the rat act and was punished. This fighter's name is Fred Yedelev, and he's famous for his flashy antics and shady moves, which also caused him to make too many enemies. He was caught during a shopping trip. But he never changed his ways. After one MMA season, Yedelev kept up his shady play by sneaking up on Magomed Shinilov. Shinilov wanted payback. During the stare down, Yedelev pulled another dirty trick, but Raw Dang took control of the fight, knocking his opponent to the ground. That just made Shinilov matter more. From that point on, Shinilov, like he was in a Mortal Kombat game, was determined to take Yedelev down. In the 3rd round, Shinilov landed a huge punch, knocking Yedelev out cold. He really gave that sneaky guy what he deserved. After that, Yedelev was out of it for a good while, not knowing where he was. This is the last guy to be punished. This noise machine was desperate to make everyone hear her roars. Little did she know her racket only earned her more contempt. In stark contrast stood her opponent, a quiet South African girl whose calm smile radiated grace. Their press conference demeanor couldn't have been more different. Despite the loudmouth fighter's fierce appearance, the tables turned violently once the battle began. Like an engine sputtering to a halt, she fell silent, utterly pinned beneath her rival.
Out of this position, repeated right hands from Katie Niedermeyer.
Meanwhile, the composed South African transformed into an ice-cold assassin. Her pre-fight smile, now a trademark warning. When the once boastful brawler was thoroughly humbled, the referee finally stepped in to end the one-sided slaughter.
20, 30 more seconds.
It was a competitive war.
Yeah.
Niedermeyer and among...
In the red corner, Kaylee Smiley Savage.